Marilyn lost her husband 2 years back. It hasn't been an easy journey in the absence of a job, property, or helpers. She has been living from hand to mouth in trying to cater for a little child and herself. She often engaged in menial jobs, which never paid enough for her upkeep, apart from presenting its own issues.
You didn't come ready to work for me.
As a partly educated young lady, she knows the value of education and does her best to ensure a child is in school.
What is this? See, you must come first this time. I don't want anybody to beat you in that class. What? You must come first. Look at this one. I'll tell you to multiply.
She has an opportunity to work with a contractor on a project in another state for a duration of about 8 months, at the end of which she will be paid a considerable amount, which can set her up. Her challenge is how to handle her daughter's education.
You know I'll be away for many months. Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate it. All right.
She has a sibling named Augustina, who is married to Bola and living not too far away, with which she can keep a child. But our issue with them is the way they show affection publicly. They would kiss, make comments, and do other stuffs in the presence of their 2 little children.
Kai, what are you children laughing at? Oh, so I can't have a nice time with my wife again in the house, eh?
She finds that uncomfortable. She has never interfered in their issue, as she knows her sister can be irrational sometimes.
Let's go right inside.
Marilyn's child and Augustina's children all attend the same school and would make it easier for the child's school runs. Hence, keeping a child with them would serve the educational purpose well. But her fear is the moral purpose. Marilyn has thought of her options and prayed for guidance, but is still confused as to what to do. Her friends are like her, struggling to survive, and her siblings' lifestyle is not a taste. I have been a friend to Marilyn for quite some time now, and I wish I can help her. But I live somewhere in the Niger Delta while she is in the east. I don't even know what to tell her.
So the child that is growing. She's not a timid human being. She has so much insight.
So environment.
Yes, the environment unfolding. The present is being built up.
Okay.
So we should not. You see, we have the saying in my place that the little snake you see, you kill it while it is so little. If you leave it tomorrow, it might become dangerous.
Yeah.
Love each other. You understand? It's part of an education. So they know that when you are happy in your home and you are married, then you can set those kind of affection. That is only married people that are married. They will now ask you, what is marriage? You tell them, people that went to the altar, they are grown up. You explain. You need to explain to children to know the level, so they know that it's when they are mature, and it's not just for any.
Wherever she was, sometimes media jobs, mostly media jobs, but wherever we were together. Because I see a lot of young girls just come and drop their children in the village. You are staying in Lagos or Benin. They just come
depends on
to
the type
village
of job you do.
and come and drop your kids.
I tell you, it depends on the type of job you do. There are some jobs you will not allow.
So it seemed to me like the more we talk on this issue, the more we raise points that we didn't even consider at first. Now, sir, you were talking about leaving a job. So I want to hear that more. I want you to emphasize on her leaving a job.
Yes, you see, life is not all about money.
Okay.
Value is important. And for a Christian, where do you put value? Christ won, no option. If the job will get to be a problem to her, she'll forget about it. And trust God for a better one. No, she can continue with the little one she was doing, sweeping here and there.
Yeah.
And God could, because the child is her tomorrow.
Yeah.
She should not play with the child's destiny, because God will ask her, where were you?
No, I think that's a very wonderful point, because a lot of people that give birth today, young ones, especially those that give birth maybe outside wedlock, they just give birth, and I don't know if you've seen them, and they keep the children with their mother-in-laws or their mother, or they just give the children out, like just with anybody. They don't even consider these things. And these things we see of people molesting children, we see it all over online, on WhatsApp, on Facebook, or just on social media. We think it's happening somewhere far.
Right.
We think it's not going to that's somebody's own, it won't get here. But forgetting that those people also never thought about stuff like that. So I think that's actually a very salient point. So you're insisting on values.
Yes, value. Moral value, spiritual value, and heavenly value.
Yeah.
That's what the profit a man to gain the whole world. What will it profit her? To have all the money in this world and bring up a child will be a problem to herself.
Yes. And the society. Yeah.
That was the children are blessing. So if a child is with a problem, it's not the child's fault, but the environment.
Something went wrong. Yes. Ma, anything on values?
Yes. What he said is very, very correct. Very, very important, because what you teach a child, what you bring, what happens to a child will determine what he will be as an adult.
Yeah.
The values you put into a child, at the little time will determine what he will turn out to be. Most of the children that are molested, as most of the adults that were molested as children, have a very queer behavior. When you see some strange people behaving strange sometimes, if you dig into their past, you realize that there are some issues. They had issues in childhood at one point or the other.
So leaving job is an option right now. Okay. I'm going to you're saying something.
Okay, but I also want to consider a lot of things.
Okay.
First of all, very important as believers, she should pray about this and ask the Holy Spirit to guide her. Now, her sister is the option she has right now. But God can also, if maybe there are some people once in a while, they'll say, bring her now, let the child come and stay with us. The child goes there and stays some days, and probably there are one or two sets of people like that. God can also lead her to allow the child to stay with those people. Okay? Because now you don't know who is who. It's only even God that knows who the hearts of every man.
Yeah.
People are smiling at you, but they have evil in their hearts. Some people are not smiling at you, but they think of you in a good way.
Yeah, that's true.
You understand? So it's just God that knows who is who, and will be able to lead her on who she can leave her child with. That's one. On the second thought, okay, if I had no other option, I can leave my daughter with my sister. What can she do? She can talk to her pastor. Her pastor can call her and her sister and say, well, madam, this is the challenge we have right now. She needs to go and start a job for a while. She has some issues with your values.
Before, I think we should place a pause on that. I don't. Wouldn't that be us crossing our boundaries? Because it's our sister's family, bless you, it's our sister's family, and then you are now calling it's bad number. You are drawing our attention, and now calling an outsider.
Certainly, she would have told the sister before I'm saying okay, she should take her to her pastor. She should have told the sister about this, and that please, I want, so that another person will give the sister a view that can also help the sister, because she's feeling that those things the sister and husband are doing in front of the children are not right. So after talking with the sister, she now said, well, please, I also want you to see my pastor. So the pastor is acting as like a senior person that says, well, it's good for you to show affection, but there should be a limit.
Do you have
Yeah, but it depends if the sister attends church, because we're not really told that they attend the same church you quote now. If they don't, then it will be no deal breaker.
Well, it might not be a pastor, but somebody, an elderly person that the sister respects.
And that's if the sister fails to agree with her. Otherwise, if they agree and she's sure that what sister said, she will go by it, they will not inviting the third person. But let's not overlook the acting of the husband of the sister.
No, that's why
because she's related to the sister.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. A person that everybody believes is an elderly person that they respect can be the one that will speak to them. Speak to the sister and herself. And tell the sister, well, this is what I think. Please, it's also be like a plea that please, she wants to leave her daughter with you. Please, people should help to take care of the child. That's just a.
Someone I don't know. I'm not so comfortable with that because it feels it doesn't. No, talking about it now, it might sound good on paper in theory, but when it comes to real life, like people are just different. You don't know how. In fact, that can even spoil the mind of the sister towards the child.
You're telling me the way I should live.
Yes, like you're not even have to call somebody else. You should just. I don't know.
That is one option.
Okay.
Then the other option is that she doesn't know the type of job she's going to do. There are some jobs that are very demanding, and she might not be able to take the child along with her that initial time. So she can also just tell the sister, please, let me go and see what I'm going to, put my hands in.
Yeah.
Let me know if I'll be able to have my child with me or not. So maybe she can just tell the sister, oh please, for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, let me stabilize myself. Please let her be with you first. Then she goes to the job. There are some jobs that are very taxing, and she might not be able to care for the girl while at work, especially such jobs. There are some jobs that they won't even give you, some jobs you are not even supposed to put on your phone. I don't know, some places in Nigeria, your phone should be on vibration. If your phone rings, you pay a fine. There are some jobs that are technical and taxing, and that she might not even have time to really be checking on her daughter. So she needs to go and consider all those things first if she has to move the girl with her. Because there's a possibility.
Okay, you are actually wanting to make sure that you are okay with the fact that her sister is the only option.
No.
Okay. Because okay, question rephrased. You you feel like a sister is the best option. I think I want to before you give our other options. Why do you insist that our sister is the best option?
Her child is used to the sister's children. Number one, they've been going to school together. Sometimes she goes to pick, sometimes her sister goes. So it's like that is the family the girl actually knows right now.
Okay.
That doesn't mean that, like I started with, the Spirit of God might lead her to go somewhere else, not the sister. But that is the family the girl has known so far. Because they go to the same school, So it's like they share responsibilities to take care of the children. There's no way the 1 or 2 days that she's going to cleaning job, she will tell her sister, please, I've not closed. Help me pick her, let her stay with you till I come back.
Okay.
There is no way that will not have happened at one point or the other. I'm talking of real life scenarios.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay. Can we quickly just go on a commercial break? We'll be right back. Okay. But the decision you feel right now that okay, maybe you should, if you had made it, so that missed opportunity you felt, and why didn't you make that decision? So who's that?
Determine if she can take the child along with her. That job will determine. She needs to go and, in fact, get information first. Okay, what time will I resume? What time will I close?
I have a daughter. The father was well placed. He had an uncle well placed in Nigeria here. She finished school. She thought that just bam, she would pick up a job. Nobody could help.
So before we went on break, you were talking about jobs being tasking, how you won't have time, and Reverend was about to say something. I could see his face on jobs and all. Could you go ahead and ask the question, sir?
Okay, the question is, what is number one? It's what called scale of preference. Is it the job, the money, or the child?
Okay.
The child is at tomorrow. The job is at today.
But this job we set out tomorrow.
The job we need to set her up. When the job sets her up and the job sets off
the child.
what happens?
Yeah.
So that's why we're trying to find the best possible, place that the child could stay. So, like as I was saying, the job will determine if she can take the child along with her. That job will determine. She needs to go and, in fact, get information first. Okay, what time will I resume? What time will I close? What type of jobs? Is the job first, though? It's not even the school. Because what kind of job am I doing? Will my child be able to come and meet me at work?
Okay. But I don't know if you know about after school. It's dominant in major cities, even in Nigeria.
It's happening in Warri.
In Warri, yeah. Okay.
I'm not saying that's not running, but the after she needs to find out schools too.
Okay,
Yes,
they are good.
Then after school, is it going to be one-on-one after school, or there are going to be other people there?
Most times they're always like a normal daycare. After school ends by 4. So after school is 4 to like 8, 9.
8, 9.
Yes.
In Warri.
I don't know about Warri, but in cities like Lagos, where nightlife is allowed.
Okay.
9, 10,
so
whenever they
things
come home to the children.
Find out.
Okay, that means like in the first 4 months,
even before she even goes.
Okay.
Before she even goes, if it's possible for her to even go and spend 2 days there, see the school, see where she's going to work, know what the work is like.
If
it's possible, go into the office and ask them, please, I'm resuming next month. When am I going to close? Can I bring my daughter here? Find out all those things.
Yeah.
So from there she will know if she will be able to take the child along with her or not. That is the first plan. So she now begs her sister, please, 1 week, 2 weeks, let me see how the job is. Then she resumes the job and actually sees, because what you hear is different from what you are doing. So by the time she starts the job, she will know if she will be able to take the child along with her or not.
Okay.
So those are some of the options.
Okay. What about if all of this fails?
Well, okay, if all fails, there must be a way out. The Bible says there's a way that's right to a man.
Okay.
But the end of it could lead to death. The Bible says again, cast all your burden. At times we want to help ourselves. We want to use our mental ability, our experience. But that may not be the will of God.
Okay.
See, I have a daughter. The father was well placed. He had an uncle well placed in Nigeria here. She finished school. She thought that just bam, she would pick up a job. Nobody could help her. She had to start doing her own business. So that's how things. So she should be able to go to God. Say, God, you gave me this child. You gave me life.
This job too.
You get this job I've secured. What do you? This is what where I am. What do you want me to do? Lord, speak now.
Okay.
So that you do not go by her feelings, you do not go by economic recession or possession. Money is good, but all that glitters is not good.
Well, since it's for a limited period too, because the truth is, where she will leave her child is very important. There are a lot of stories going on, social media, you see pictures. Oh, the recent one going on is how males dress up as ladies and apply for house help jobs. So there are a lot of things going on. We can't even trust. The truth is, her sister is, well, family, but to the let me say, let's say 85% of, she can trust 85%, but you don't know the other 15 what could go on, even if the child is with her sister. And the truth is that even if the child is with her, wherever she is, in 15 minutes, a child is molested.
Even the sister's husband could be a suspect.
Even not just the sister's husband. If she's taking the child along with her, wherever the school the child is going to, because they know that child is a stranger and might not stay there for long, they will just do whatever they want to the child. And anything could go. And she might not even, because she's also caught up with the job, she might not know what's happening to the child. And the thing can also happen to the child where it's the sister. You understand? So she really needs to ask God for direction.
So if I mention the child gets to stay with the sister for the next 8 months, what are the what can possibly go wrong? Like not with what we don't know, what we know about the affection thing, and how can she curb it? How can she? It's just 8 months, and the child is coming back to stay with you forever. So let me hear from.
If that happens, well, if that's the only option, and if that's the way God wants the situation to be handled, God will make a way out. She could, from time to time, try to reach the sister, reach the daughter. When she comes back, she will claim what may have been deposited to her.
Okay.
Yes, that's it. So it's a matter of discussing, So what happened while I was away? I guess she will have weekends or for 1 day or 2. She can also come. Okay, tell me what happened. She gets information. Say, okay, this is not okay, Sha. Okay, don't worry, I'll soon come back. When you come back finally, you try and clear her mind, of all those things that you think are not right.
Start the motherly emotional purgation.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. You've actually, at least now we know that we've settled all aspects that we can see. And before we let you go, there's something we would love to do now. The program is called Decisions, and it's all things decision. So we're going to ask you a question. It's 2 questions, but you get to pick one. So it's like, what's the best decision you made? Apart from being born again, obviously, what's the best decision you made, and how did it affect your life, and how did you make that decision? What were the troubles that came around making the decision, or what was the almost best decision you made, or decision you felt like how we don't live in regret and understand that, but the decision you feel right now that okay, maybe you should, if you had made it, so that missed opportunity you felt, and why didn't you make that decision? So who starts first?
Yeah, it's okay. Yes, apart from being born again, the best decision I made was choosing my wife.
Why was I expecting that? This was right now.
Because in those days we had no counselors. It's not about the early 70s.
Yeah.
We had no counselor. My wife actually was not close to me, honestly. I'm not even too sure whether I know her name. But when I know that we were fellowshipping the same place. Not in the church, just something, Bible study group. And the other people were close to me. I was in the youth leader here and there, and I was working somewhere, had some little money. So, as it were, the future was so bright. But I kept on, I told God, I said, God, I want to have a wife that can say, you led me, not by my experience. 2 minutes of time I prayed. I didn't know my wife was also praying somewhere along the line, even without knowing. And when God led me to say she should be the one, for this people. So I did. And it was much more later she now confessed to me that people were coming at a point, coming around, meeting her parents, and she said, God, enough is enough. Anybody's coming, I don't want anybody who's not your will for me for marriage. Yeah. And so she did that, and actually after her prayer, according to her, nobody came. After some time, I appeared.
How long have you been married for now?
Oh, 36 years.
Oh, congrats.
Today, it's not that we don't disagree, but honestly, I'm missing her because she's traveled. Oh. And
okay, so that we'll not do public affection on camera. Ma, what about you?
Let me say something different from marriage.
Okay.
Okay, there was, I used to work somewhere, and then from nowhere, my boss then said I should go for a course. I just finished my night work as in shift, and I was so tired. So I just went to him and said, they said I should go for one course. My husband was like, you have to go. Go. What's there? Just, I said, I'm still going back on night. So I said, go. Certainly, if he hadn't pushed me, I wouldn't have gone. And I went for the course, and 1 + 1 + 2 + 3, and I got a job there in the other place. So, and it has really helped.
Okay.
So I think that was, if not for his I wouldn't have made that decision.
Okay. Alright, that's all we can take on decision. Thank you very much, Ma, for coming. Thank you very much, Sir, for coming. We really enjoyed your company. I think we'll come and look for both of you again. And I look forward to having you on the couch very soon. Okay, thank you for watching. If you have any questions or you want to follow the conversation, just look down your screen right now and you see all our social media handles. Don't forget, the decisions you make or not make has a positive or negative impact on your future and society at large. Thank you for joining us. My name is Bishop Yogene.